In this video, I'm going to show you 7 ways that you can keep yourself productive while freelancing from home. Hey guys, my name is Scott and I make videos like this one on freelancing tips as well as tutorials on Premiere Pro and Photoshop. So please do consider hitting the subscribe button and hitting the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of those. Okay, let's get right into my top 7 ways to stay productive while freelancing from home. Number 1, create a workspace. If you're fortunate enough, like me, to work from home, then you'll want to find a comfortable spot where you can work from every day. I'm lucky enough to have a room that's dedicated as my home office, but I know that a lot of other people may not have one. So try and find the most quiet place you can to set up your workstation. Last year, my wife, who also works from home, got really creative and turned one of our home closets into a workspace for herself. If you can, try and avoid working from a couch or a bed every day. There's nothing wrong with occasionally sitting down on the couch to work on a quick project, but I would try to avoid working from places where you can get easily distracted. Couches in particular tend to be placed in living rooms, which are high traffic areas for the family throughout the day. Number 2, make a to-do list. Some people recommend making a list at the end of your day so that you can start off the next day fresh and get right to work. If that works for you, then by all means keep doing it. For me, I like to start off my day by listing out everything that I need to accomplish for that day, and then I mark them off as I go. I use just simple post-it notes to write on, but I know others who use daily planners or Google Docs spreadsheets to keep track of their lists. I like to start with the smaller, easier tasks first and work my way towards the larger, more time-intensive jobs last. That way I can cross off more tasks faster, which creates momentum and motivation to keep knocking off items from my to-do list. Number 3, keep a schedule. I think this may be the most important tip from my list. The great thing about working from home is you get to make up what hours you work from. However, this can also be a bad thing, as it's very tempting to put off tasks until later in the day and then things don't get done at all. Some people tend to be morning people and others love working late into the night. As long as you're getting the right amount of sleep and getting things done, then your schedule really can be whatever works best for you. But the key is to stick to a schedule and have a routine. I'm much more of a morning person, so I get up at 5:30 every morning to start my day. I make sure that I have multiple breaks throughout the day so that I have time for exercising and breakfast and lunch breaks. Also, it can be very tempting to let your work schedule creep into your off time. I always set a definitive start and end to my day so that unless it's an absolute emergency and I need to get a project done, I can spend the rest of my time relaxing and not letting work get in the way. Number 4, set boundaries with others. If you share a home with others, like family or roommates, make it very clear to them what your schedule is and where you'll be working from. The last thing you want is for your roommate to come busting into your work area while you're in the middle of a conference call. That's why it's so important to have a routine so that once everyone knows your schedule, they'll hopefully be respectful of your time and space. Number 5, cancel out the noise. I live in a very noisy neighborhood, especially during the summer when the kids are out of school. All of that background noise can make it next to impossible to concentrate. So it's very important for me to be able to block out the noise whenever possible. So to solve that issue, I started using noise cancelling headphones. The brand that I use is from Colwyn, and they're relatively inexpensive compared to other larger brand names. Honestly, sometimes I don't even listen to music or anything. The noise cancelling itself just helps me focus more on the task at hand. Plus, I think they're really good quality for the price, so if you're interested, I'll link you guys to them in the description below. Number 6, designate different tasks for different days. Depending on the work that you do for a living, you may be able to organize your days into different categories. For example, I know a photographer who spends every Monday planning out her social media posts for the week, which helps her market her business. So for your freelancing business, another day could be spent learning new skills or doing media management by reorganizing old files. Try to think about what tasks you do repeatedly throughout the week and see if it would make sense to devote a day to knocking out all of those tasks rather than having them spread out throughout the week. Number 7, dress the part. One of the best benefits of working from home is not having to get up early every day and get dressed to go outside. There's no suit or business attire required to work from a home office. However, I still think it's important to get out of the pajamas and at least try to put on some casual wear. For me, it's part of the daily routine of switching gears from relaxing mode to working mode. There's a popular saying with people who work from home, which is that you should try and dress for the door. meaning that if someone stopped by the house unexpectedly, you could answer the door and not feel embarrassed that you're still wearing your pajamas or a bath towel or something like that. So those are my top 7 ways to stay productive while freelancing at home. Which tip will you guys try out, or maybe you're already doing some of these? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button and feel free to share with anyone who might also enjoy it. For more tips on freelancing, please check out my website at scottedwardfowler.com and follow me on Twitter at ScottEFowler. I've also posted my other videos on freelancing tips on the right side of the screen here, so check out those as well. Alright, that's it for me guys, see you in the next video.